Hello everybody. Today we're talking about virtual production, specifically how do we use virtual production with VMS TV, and I think you'll be the first middle schoolers in the world to actually use virtual production using a new app called Skyglass. Skyglass allows you to create scenes, movies, like what we have at the high school, but that's a $90,000 set. Really using just an iPhone and an app and some cheap wrinkled green screen. That's all it takes. You can see this is an example of a VMS TV studio created in Midjourney. I believe somebody requested that we use a submarine, and so here's potentially the VMS TV submarine. Try to produce a film, some kind of a dramatic film in here, which would be really cool. I wanted to show you how I create these graphics. First of all, I go into Midjourney, and I figured out a couple days ago that I kept getting these really modern looking sets, but if I add the word cozy TV news studio, it gave it really kind of nice lighting, but sometimes what it gives you is not enough, and so you want to add in some bling. And so in this case, I'm going to ask Photoshop AI to add a chair. And it's going to do that. It gives me 3 versions, and I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's talk about, what about a little area rug on the floor? It gives me one. Yeah, maybe. Nah, let's move on. I'm thinking that we need some kind of a map there. It really doesn't matter what's in the map because it won't, it won't be on camera that much. And I'm thinking I like what it gave us. It's sort of a generic map of some kind, at least a graphic, but let's lower the exposure a little bit. And there we have VMS TV. That's probably a $10 million studio, and it was built in a half an hour using Midjourney. There's nobody else around me. I'm in an empty room. As I pan my camera around here. I think I'm going to get out of here right now. Now, we're using Skyglass today and this week, but we may not be using Skyglass for much longer because Lightcraft, the people who made the Lightcraft technology, have come out with their app, and it's called JetSet, and it has infinite green screen, which means that the camera can fly around the room even when it leaves the green screen and still keep you in that environment. I've had a chance to do some Skyglass with a 6th grade group at Valley last week, and they're doing some improv, and over in Wales with Noah and another Welsh student. And again, they're improving. They had to pretend they were in that environment. And then early this week, high schoolers put together a little episode, also in Skyglass. Okay, well, that video I made last week, I've since heard from Mr. K that you guys decided you want to do something in Skyglass on construction. So I have, using Midjourney, built this VMS TV set. What's cool about Skyglass is you can just reach in. I'm just going to do this while we're recording, and we can reposition. So you see we have a bunch of stuff going on there. We're just going to reposition so that over the reporter's shoulder you have a graphic, and you can talk about that graphic like it's real. I'm thinking maybe, ultimately you guys got to decide, but this could work for one person giving a construction update. It could potentially work as a 2-person interview with someone from administration, a construction worker, whatever, as long as they're not wearing green. But you have a couple options. But this is a really cool set. This is Skyglass. Now, in JetSet, it looks a little different, but we'll stick to Skyglass until JetSet's ready for prime time. I have the second option, kind of like I had Midjourney create a room with a bunch of construction worker hard hats. So we'll take a look at that. And just like that, I'm in a room filled with shells and shells of hard hats. By the way, I tested a few hours ago, could you make a backdrop in Canva? And yes, you can. You simply set up a 4K set. I haven't brought it into Skyglass yet, but you can create backdrops using Canva, custom backdrops. It does not require Photoshop or something fancy like that. So let's fire it up and give it a try.